Tensions between Canada and the United States are heating up once again. This time, not over trade tariffs or political debates, but over ads. Yes, you heard that right. Advertisements that could reshape the future of Canada's multi-billion-dollar softwood lumber industry. Stay with us to find out what really happened behind closed doors and the surprising promise that Canada made to the US government. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments. Do you think Canada should stand its ground or cooperate with Washington on this issue? And don't forget to subscribe. This story could change how both countries do business for years to come. In a major development, Canadian officials have revealed new details about how they're handling the growing softwood lumber dispute with the United States. The controversy erupted after reports that Canada was preparing to run anti-American advertisements in response to ongoing U.S. tariffs, a move that sparked anxiety within both the provincial and federal governments. Speaking at a recent press conference, the Premier made a striking admission. He confirmed that Canada had committed to the federal government that any future communications directed at the American public would be done in partnership with Ottawa, not independently. "We will not be running the ads by ourselves," the Premier stated. "We'll make sure that we're fully aligned with the federal strategy moving forward." This was more than just a statement of cooperation. It was a signal that the provinces and the federal government are finally trying to present a united front. The future of the industry, reducing Canada's dependence on the United States, and the present crisis, ensuring workers and businesses can survive and eventually thrive in this challenging new environment. The federal connection. When asked whether federal officials had pressured him to cancel the ads, the Premier was clear. Minister LeBlanc didn't have to ask. He acknowledged that the issue had caused serious concern in Ottawa, especially given the U.S. reaction to earlier trade tensions involving Ontario tariffs. But rather than confrontation, both sides decided to collaborate. "One of my commitments to the federal government was that if they came to the table with us, if they sat with us, we would work together on communications, strategy, and support for the sector," the Premier explained. He added that the cooperation exceeded his expectations. To say I was pleasantly surprised is probably an understatement. The federal team showed up, ministers, the Business Development Bank of Canada, even the Prime Minister's direct commitment. It was heartening. For a while, we felt like we were going it alone. "This partnership," he said, "now extends to every communication with the American side, signaling a clear shift toward a more disciplined and unified strategy." When Minister Dominic LeBlanc took the mic, he backed up the Premier's words, jokingly revealing that their collaboration had become so close that the two were in contact Friday night and Saturday night, exchanging texts filled with passion and even the occasional profanity, as the trade talks developed like innings in a baseball game. LeBlanc's lighthearted comment highlighted the intensity and urgency behind these negotiations, an inside look at the personal diplomacy driving this national issue. The softwood lumber conflict has been one of the longest-running trade battles between Canada and the U.S., worth billions in exports and thousands of jobs across provinces. With American tariffs still straining the market, the Canadian government's decision to pause its independent ad campaign shows a new level of restraint, and perhaps a willingness to reshape its approach in pursuit of long-term stability. But here's the real question. Will this new united front actually protect Canadian workers, or does it risk giving Washington even more leverage in future negotiations? Stay tuned, because at the end of this developing story, we'll uncover a detail that could completely change how Canada plays its next move in this trade war. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support.